What is going on, everybody? How are you doing? This is a PJ party. All right, let's see about the lighting. Well, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I'm going to have to turn off the chandelier, I think. How are you guys doing? Hanging out on I don't know what night this is. Tuesday? Is it a Tuesday? Is that where we're at? I've lost the lights here, stack. Nobody knows we're here. I literally just put out the notification. For those of you who are new and wondering what in the F is going on, this is a tribe PJ party. All right, where we all get together and we all have tons of fun. And if you would like to do the tarot with us, you can go ahead and grab some of your cards. Oh, that was bad, but I just did just now. Oh. Stay. So I have on my jams. Oh, that's good lighting. I like that. I have on my jams. I'm not drinking coffee because it is my bedtime. I really don't like the new way that YouTube has the things because I can barely see your comments. I'm just walking my dog, singing a song. Do-do-do-do. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, what exactly is this? This is a mishmash. I decided to do a mishmash tonight. And that, oh, there's the lights here, Zach. It's going to be, this is your daily moons. Okay, the moon is technically, has moved out of Libra. The moon is now in Scorpio. Like literally just a few minutes ago that happened. And it's going to be in Scorpio the entirety of the first and the second. It moves into 99% full Sagittarius at midnight on the 3rd. So all day tomorrow and all day the next day. Big Daddy has on Wonder Woman jammies. Fuck yeah, he does. What's up, Big Daddy? Nice to hear from you again. Well, I'm happy to see you. So it is your daily moons. It's a tribe PJ party. And it's also the rest of the daily tarot stories that we did not get to finish today because I ran out of time. So let's talk about moon stuff first before we get into the play with me. If you haven't done play with me before, it's pretty simple. If I remember that we're doing play with me, because sometimes I get in the zone and forget. If I remember that we're doing that, I will pull a base message and then you clarify it for yourself. And personally for me, I don't know how you do tarot, but I like jumper cards. I like it when my guides flick the cards out on their own. But you can also ask your guides how many shuffles, and you can try and listen in clairaudiently, and they'll give you a number for how many times you should shuffle. All right, but that's later on. Somebody can timestamp that after this video is published. So tribe news, I did the Aquarius reading, and I didn't like it. Not only did I not like what it had to say, but I just didn't like it. It feels wrong. It felt off. My kids were banging on the door the whole time. The energy was just wrong. So I want to redo it. So you were going to get an Aquarius video, but psych, you have to wait till tomorrow for that. If you want a private reading, if you want an hour long from me, you can get that at dharmajane.com. Don't forget that we have tribe opportunities on the Dharma page, okay? If you want to work in the spiritual arts, head on over there, dharmajane.com under tribe opportunities, and you can find out all of the fun ways that you can make some money being a barefooted winged person. Okay, and if you want your private reading right now from a quickie from me or anyone else in the tribe, head on over to betwixt.me. Check that out. And one of these days we are getting back into the yoga. If you have not done the meditations, which are on the member side, we got a dragon. Everybody got their own dragon. And first you had to go get the egg. And last time we went and played with them. And I went, and you're free. You don't have to wait for me to do these meditations. It's always the same. You get into your space, you go into the meditative bubble that it looks like a lotus, and then you peel it open and you walk out into the field, I guess it is, where that wishing well is. And then you take a moment and conjure up all of your negative energies into a red ball of energy in front of you. Toss that shit down the well because it's not allowed to come with you. And then walk across the field into the forest and go to where you left your dragon. It's waiting there for you. Go play with it. I got mine to fly a little bit last night. It was adorable. It was adorable. Okay. Stinking adorable. She looks like Falcor. What's going on? Who's dumb? So you guys should know that there's one rule amongst the ravens. You have to imagine that it's a bunch of really, really independent people. Go look up to the thunder snow. Tara, 2 comments above yours. I have the Santa Muerte deck, but that is my by the bed deck. So it's in there. I have decks all over the place. Anyways, what I was saying is that you have to imagine that we're all a bunch of loud, cackling, independent, loud, barefooted women with wings. There's men here too, but we do have one rule, and that's don't be an asshat. I won't tear you apart like Tyler will, but I'll probably teach you a little bit about yourself that you don't want to know. So if you're going to come at me sideways and be calling people dumb, don't get me started. Oh. Well, don't talk shit about yourself either. What are you doing? Love yourself. Okay, that is a rule. All righty. We've been on here forever. The deck that is the spirit board is the one Ozzy sent me. It's the Santa Muerte Oracle. And that one makes a whole ass Ouija board if you put them all together. There's the tarot deck. And then there's the Oracle deck. Yeah, it's all love. Sorry. Just warning everyone. No ass hattery. Okay, so that's all the tribe announcements. Hopefully everybody's about rolled in now. Get your PJs on. I was going to get some wine, and then I decided to be really bad and have a Pepsi. And I'm pretty super stoked about that. I have not been doing well on the water intake. If you missed the water chat, go back and watch the water chat. All of these things are here. We know we need to be doing all of these things, but is not growth like this, especially when you have a lot of hands and a lot of different cookie jars. Okay, you'll grow in one area and shrink in another, and then grow in this area and whatever. Plus, I got Jupiter in the first house. I'm destined to have a fat ass. Isn't that true? If you have Jupiter in the first house, you have a fat ass. And if you have Jupiter in the second house, you have a fat wallet. Fuck. Damn. Should have been born the day after. I'm just saying. your Jupiter placements you can find on your birth chart, which is all of this stuff. We have cosmic consciousness in our hands all day long and people don't even realize it. I don't understand how human beings who go like this all day long at a box of cosmic consciousness can still have questions. Why are we not asking questions? And if you do ask questions, why don't you type the question into the box? The box has answers from all over the world. And if you go into a real dark corner of the internet, you can find it from other worlds too. But these are some of the things they teach you in college about being discerning about what it is that you're studying, right? Just because somebody wrote it doesn't mean that it's necessarily true. Half of the studying is first finding out who you're listening to, right? Looking up credentials or hearing them say their credentials or having some kind of foot to stand on. I had to do this book review for biological evolution that I just took. And I chose Eric von Daniken. Do you know who that is? I love him. He says Guardians. The Guardians of the sky. I think he's German, and he's big on the ancient astronaut theory. And I was super duper duper stoked to see, because his book was titled, the one that I reviewed, go read it, was called Evolution is Wrong. And I said, can I review this one for the evolution class? And they were like, you're going to review a book called Evolution is Wrong for evolution? I'm like, well, fuck yeah. I love this guy. Haven't you seen Ancient Aliens? I'm not saying it was aliens, but aliens, right? And it's right. They were not dragons in the sky. They were ancient airplanes. If you look at it from that point of view, it's a big O. Anyway, my point is that the stuff that he was writing was heretical. It was rantings and ravings of a like a heretic, and it wasn't. There was no. He didn't say. He mentioned DNA splicing for like 3 pages, and I'm like, all right, there's the science. And I started to read it, and he just mentioned what DNA splicing was. So I got to take apart a lightning bug and a fly. And then I spliced their DNA, and then I bred them back together and made glow-in-the-dark flies. It was awesome. It was fucking awesome. I was like, it's alive! It was really cool. Okay? Anyway, my point is check your sources, I think. I don't know why we're talking about this. I love Ancient Aliens. I love it. I love anybody who challenges a theory with science to back it up. My favorite ancient alien theory was they said that because the Loch Ness is situated on top of a gazillion tons of quartz, that and you know what quartz does, quartz the crystal, it holds energy and it holds memory, right? One of their theories was that when the earth shifts a little and a tectonic plate shifts, that a hologram comes out from under the loch and you're seeing a prehistoric hologram and maybe not necessarily a Loch Ness monster. That blew my mind. When I heard that one, that blew my mind. Because I'm like, oh my God, he's talking about crystals and holograms, and this is some fast forward, fast backwards, holy crap shit. Yeah, a plesiosaurus. Very cool. All right, and listen, the moon is in Scorpio, okay? It will cause you to question everything. It asks you to look at the mystery. It asks you to completely transform your thoughts. It's the death card. Everyone thought that Loch Ness was a scary monster that nobody actually can find, but really, it's a hologram. Boom, tower, death card. Mind is blown. I can't unsee what I saw. That's Scorpio energy. I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then. Oh my God. Speaking of science, sugar is terrible for you. Terrible. Terrible. There's nothing good about sugar, but it's so good. That sip of Pepsi just now, bitch, I curled my toes. I'm just saying. But we know it's bad for us. Boom, transformative energy. It's Scorpio, right? So we know the light and the dark, the shadow, and the positive aspects of Scorpio. All right. They're the mystery. They're the transformation. They're the bitches that walk in the room with black nails and fishnet hose and will probably take your dude. Because they can. Okay. And you might be feeling some type of way. Okay. I know that over the Libra moons, we were feeling kind of sensual. Let's see what's coming in on the moon deck. My emotions move me through cycles and connect me to my truth. I don't think we've ever gotten this card before, and we've been doing the moons for like a year and a half. My emotions move me through cycles and connect me to my truth. I think I want to say something like, especially with cycles, about the Scorpio transformative energy. And we talk about the butterfly or the caterpillar in the chrysalis, and then it's a butterfly, right? The moon is your emotions. That is true. And this is a feelings reading. That's what the moons are. It's a feeling reading. But I think that this is more about, especially for those of us who like I grew up with military parents, okay? But did you die? Get over it. Is there tears? Suck it up. Push on. Don't forget to make creases on the corners of your bed. Right? And that might be why I'm a little harder now. But also the fact there's no water in my chart. But this is asking during this Scorpio moons, especially because the moon is about to be full in a wild moon. It's going to be a Sagittarius full moon. So it's like the emotions are creeping up, and Scorpio energy will completely transform you. I keep saying that, but I think that what this is saying is that as you start to feel the emotions, I heard for once, don't push them down. If you feel some type of way, let yourself feel some type of way. And that will connect you to your truth. It's like, because your body reacts, you can't really lie to your own body. If something scares you, your body will have scared reactions. If something hurts your feelings, your own face will betray you. I check every time thinking it's blood. It's not. You will fucking cry if something bothers you, even if you're a hard ass. Right? And this is saying, don't push it down. Feel because this could be a good feeling. It could be a bad feeling. It could be happiness, glee. It could be anger. It could be emotion. Enter X emotion into this spot. And it's like there is a cycle that you've been going on, and maybe you're not picking up on the correct emotion. Maybe you're hanging on to one, but secretly deep down below you have this other. And this is saying, if you would just pay attention, I just saw I'm on the right path and divinely guided. If you would pay attention to that emotion, it will show you the truth. Like if there's some kind of question, some kind of burning, dying question that you've been trying to get the answer to, Pay attention to your feelings and they'll show you. I love myself completely and unconditionally. And since we're talking about a feelings reading, I'm about to lose fucking battery. Stand by. Since we're talking about a feelings reading, it's like I always say, what would you say if you were your own best friend? And as a best friend, you were walking into some kind of situation that maybe isn't the best for you. Like I know if my friends were going to do something ridiculous, I would, Tara, what would I do? We say the things. Bitch, don't. That's a terrible idea. Right? Stand by. I'm going to lose battery and then we won't get to play at all. Are we plugged in? No. That's a problem. How about now? Are we plugged in? I'm like asking my phone like it's gonna fucking answer. This is a play with me. It's tribe time, okay? This is different than regular. There. Now we have battery, we have light, we have a stable camera. Okay, transformative, new view, new look, new life, new side. But if you were your own best friend, would you let yourself get away with whatever this is that you wanted to do? And it's like, if you're having, and your best friend as yourself is saying, this makes you feel like crap. Love yourself more than that. Or this makes you feel amazing. Let yourself have it. And my dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. You might have a dream. Like a good one. Just like a good one. Julia wants to come hang out with us. Well, you are welcome. Fun fact, nobody has actually been to the nest. Polly's been up there. But it's just my woods. I need help to get that done. Like it took me 3 years to get it to where we can drive on it now. There's a way to get in. And eventually there's this whole big, beautiful spot up top and it's the top of the mountain and it overlooks everything. And if everybody was to go out there and spend a couple hours just moving there's no trees, it's just brush. It's just overgrown. And then you could camp there and then it would all be clean. And then we could put stones up there and dance around it like fucking Outlander with capes and cloaks and swads and drinking horns and people playing the freaking fiddle and fur. There'll be fur and ale and mead. But I can't do it by myself. I have been. I move a little bit every time I go up there. Nice to see you, Amy Gill. It is dreamy. Every time I go up there, I'm like, you guys, but I'm there by myself, so no one else sees it. All righty, so let's talk about some actions that we have going on because clearly something is going to make you, wow. I just dropped all my cards. And like I said, I just did the Aquarius reading and I didn't like it. I think I'm losing my touch. I need to go back and watch some of my old videos and figure out how I used to read because I used to be a lot more accurate than I am now. Oh my God. Okay, so we're starting out with the 6 of Cups. I heard the time frame is immediately. Members, what are you talking about? To come up to the to party with me? No. That's just how I feed my kids. The membership side, I have children. That's why I do that. There's quite a few captains, Julia. The OGs is Blanche and Tara and Pixie. Those girls have been there with me since the get-go. Six of Cups. Someone might be laying on their side, just thinking, reminiscing, considering. Maybe they're thinking about somebody who resonates with a King of Pentacles. They could work with wood. They could just be really stable. They could be really patient and noble, like the stag. They're just thinking. It feels like being in thought. And that's kind of like this, like allow yourself to sit around and have the emotions. You're allowed to do that. It's like a whole thing that people do is they have like emotions and they feel stuff. It's like a thing that people do, believe it or not. They feel feelings. I'm hot and wildly uncomfortable. I'm just saying. You're just sitting around thinking. I keep getting that. It's disappointed. Lots of disappointment. How is this King of Pentacles feeling? They're afraid that if they mess with you or hook up with you or interact with you or whatever, that they're going to lose their freedom. Hangman. Oh my God, I just got bit by a mosquito right there. Did you see that? Some people don't have emotions. They do. Everyone has emotions. It's just some people are better at hiding it than the others. So to start out this time frame, we have people who are going through their emotions silently, separately. We have a masculine who is burying himself in work, and we have a feminine who is deep in the water. I need a smaller deck that I can handle. And then there is a decision. It feels like a really solid decision that somebody wants to hold on to this relationship. They feel like it's valuable. I've seen the Six of Cups or the Six of Pentacles more than once. And so they reach out. Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Rods. Come on, baby, light my fire. It feels like there is a time of contemplation. Oh, some people don't show their emotions. Exactly. They have them. They just, I mean, I know people who I'm like, wow, you are absolutely a cold-hearted, emotionless SOB, but they're not. They just... And Nine of Cups. And for whatever purpose, you are very, 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 very happy to hear from this person. Style. They just decide that it's worth holding on to. This is worth holding on to. And it's like they are saying like this every time I see the Pioneer card, it says, I've got your 6. During their contemplation, the whoever's coming out as the King of Pentacles, they are saying to themselves, if I don't do something now, it's going to be over, because she's already in the sad place. And this person has my 6. They always have my back. They declare it constantly. It feels like they declare it constantly. They're like, so I'm deciding that 4 of Pentacles, I want to keep this. 2 of Cups, relationship. I want to hold on to this. It's mine. They're mine. They're always going to be mine. What is she doing with the 5 of Cups? Having free-flowing heart chakra energy, wanting to follow this white rabbit. Hearth and home. But uncertain. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than being in love with somebody and you don't know where you stand with them. That is a hell of a thing. And honestly, if you don't know where you stand with somebody, is that even worth being in a partnership with? But it's like, this is such a strong connection that it eclipses logic. Like things that you would think are logical. Like, I know that. And I think I want to go back to this too. Like, you might have to play your own best friend. Like, what are you doing? Pay attention to that emotion. All this worry that you have, all of this, whatever. And then I can just see someone being like, but I love them. It's such a strong connection. It eclipses everything. And you as yourself, as your best friend, are going, does it though? This is like Christina telling Meredith on Grey's, you're the sun, he's not. Right? But this masculine, this is what she's thinking while she's sitting by herself. Feeling these emotions. It's almost like I wish it didn't eclipse me like that. I wish that I could be maybe released from this. Like if this person doesn't even know where I stand, they're uncertain, they don't know how they feel about me. I wish that it could just, let me go. Say goodbye or say hello. One of those two, but not both. And he's like, I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello, hello, hello. Because every time you say goodbye, I say hello. This is a runner chaser. I say yes. You say no. You say stop. And I say go, go, go. This is back and forth runner chaser, runner chaser, runner chaser. Back ski forthy. Okay, so she's in her head, total eclipse of the heart. He's all, that bitch has my 6. What am I doing? Right? And then they do come forward with the king of, where did this card come from? It's the 3 of Cups. What's the 3 of Cups? And it came with sap, nourishment, sweetness. The person of fire, repairman. You say said stop. So he says go, go, go. Okay. All right, so they reach out and it's 3 of Cups and it's sap, which is sweetness, and it's making things right. It's mending, to restore, to upgrade, to fine-tune, to repair, to heal, to fix. And sap is sticky. And somebody might be sitting around at a desk or something like that. There's candles and feathers and sage and whatever. And they show up. You guys might stand that close to each other. They could have long hair. You both could have long hair. Or it's like similar hair. Put it that way. Like if you have long hair, they have long hair. If you have dreads, they have dreads. But they come right at you. But it's the Devil and 7 of Swords, right? It's spiritual bait. It's why the connection is so strong that it eclipses you. And this masculine, they could have spiritual tattoos. They could have a tattoo right in the dead center of their chest. They could have a gorgeous face. But it's like, I heard not all that glitters is gold. The world. See, now they're chasing a raven because she's strong. Ace of Rods. Okay. There's a lot of devil and sex energy here. And it's almost like what this person doesn't want to let go of is the lower chakra energies. But it's more than that. It feels like this, it's loyalty. It feels primal, but it also feels like runner chaser. It's like somebody was like, blah, and put it out there. Like, I'm not fucking chasing you. This is what I want. And they're like, so they come forward and then they go back and then you go this way and then they go that way. And then this way and then that way. If you're doing play with me, go ahead and everybody look at the 3 of Cups for yourself. I heard wish granted. Ace of Rods. I dropped a card. You ever notice that when you find out something medically, it gets worse once you find out about it? Like, I found out today that I'm damn near legally blind, which I kind of already knew that on account of the fact that I can't see. But now I really can see. Like, I can't see anything. Tarot got 10 of Cups. We're talking about clarifying for yourself what the 3 of Cups is. If you're not tarot fluent, the 3 of Cups is a celebration, a reuniting, a get-together, a gathering, lots of yay. And I clarified for the people who don't have their own cards, and I heard wish granted, and you get 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Ace of Wands. I heard come spend the night with me. So, we're talking about 2 full days. all day from midnight to midnight tomorrow, and then the next day. And who is this King of Pentacles? Who are they to you? Maybe someone you've been waiting for. Definitely. So this is sexy devil energy. Like they definitely want to smash. But then what? Because it's runner chaser, the Emperor. I heard, and I think I saw this somewhere, but I heard it just now. I think I saw another tarot reader name their video this, but this is what I just heard it. This is chess, not checkers. And they are effectively entering the game. I think it's more like reluctantly. Because they decided they don't want to lose this Empress. Oh my God, it's the Emperor and the Empress. Again. Didn't I just get that yesterday? Well, Jess, for you, that would be your King of Pentacles getting this different perspective, which is what I'm saying. They're like, I don't want to, I know, Emperor and Empress, Emperor and Empress, Emperor and Empress, and I can't believe who it's with. Like, it's crazy. I had both Tara and Dark Fairy pull for me. If you guys want your own cards read and I'm not there, Tara and Dark Fairy are on Betwixt. They will read for you right now if you want. You should probably turn your call lights on, ladies, so people can call you. They pulled for me on a specific person, Emperor and Empress, both of them. We don't live near each other. Literally across the country. I pulled Emperor and Empress, she pulled, and the other one pulled, all the same. The Libra reading, Emperor and Empress. And it was like, oh my God, it's just so balanced. Whoever you are coming to this game of chess with, this back and forth, in and out, teeter-totter thing, they are meeting you in the middle. And they're bringing their pieces to the board. And what does that mean? Like, don't fucking get up on here and be like, I'm not playing games with no man, bitch. I don't care what you're doing. I'm reading energy, and I read figuratively, metaphorically. What does it mean when another person sits down to play a strategic game of chess with you? First of all, that they're involved, that they're putting effort in, that they're showing their cards, putting their pieces on the table, and you make a move and then they make a move, and then you make a move and then they make a move. And the idea is to end up with the king and queen at the end. It just so happens that the queen is a little bit more aggressive, has more agility in the game, and the king not so much, but a king still yet. So you come together at the end of all things during this time frame, healed. But let's be real, just because this tarot story ends with you guys on a good note really means nothing. It just means that one person made the right move. And the next one, you might get ran over by a tower, okay, right? Because the towers in a chessboard can clear out an entire path, right? Isn't that what the tower piece can do? But that's not this. One of these people made a smart move, and it got the other player to enter the game. And I think the game is your guys' life. And don't use the word game as a trigger. Use it as something metaphorical. The Rook. Ace of Wands. You both want the same thing anyways. You guys are identical. You both have anxiety. You both have a hard time making choices. You both are about abundance and pentacles and reaching for higher goals. And you both do devil energy stuff. What does that mean? You both could smoke. You both could drink. You both like to smash. You both like to stay up too late. You both like to listen to music that doesn't raise your vibration. Devil energy stuff, not necessarily bad stuff, but 3D things. And I just cut the deck open to the Repairman, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. This Emperor is deciding this is worth it. And I think I want to kind of leave the moons at that. So until the moon moves into Sagittarius, you're going to be seeing that about this person. They're going to make it clear. They're deciding that it's worth it and to whatever. But in the meantime, just because they decide it's worth it doesn't mean that it necessarily is for you, right? So this is saying these are cycles. Pay attention to these cycles. Ask what these cycles are, right? And you might have a dream about, can we talk about the dream? We skipped right over that. It says, my dreams are real and magic is possible. What's the dream about? Somebody might ask before you fall asleep, can I get clarity on a particular, oh, yeah, play with me. Do play with me. Thank you. Clarify for yourself what the dream is supposed to be about. The Empress and Four of Rods. It feels like I heard you get to see your future. How far into the future? Like Lionsgate. You get to see your future. Yeah, see? Chanel, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of, you get to see your future. Six of Swords, moving forward, Page of Pentacles. See, I got the Four of Wands too. That's kind of the same thing. Everybody's cards are kind of talking about you're getting to see what you're moving into. Ace of Cups. And some of you might still have karmic contracts to deal with, but not all karma is bad. Okay, now let's do a quick spread for tomorrow for the morning. I heard you should probably do overnight, so this will be later. I heard it's really, really, really late. Didn't we get something like that right before the end of the last tarot story? These all need timestamps. We blabbered on for 10 minutes. Then we did the moon for 20 minutes. And now this is something else. This is going to be really, 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 really late. This is the finishing of the tarot story. Two of Cups. It might be 2 o'clock in the morning. Get a message. Saw the devil peeking out. Ace of Swords. It could be on the internet, the world, and the Fool. I heard, would you like to try again? The Hierophant. Hell yes. Ace of Cups. Somebody could have a terrible headache. Just a terrible, terrible headache. That it could be a booty call, okay? Depending on where you are at in your life. For some of you, it could just be a message that you missed. But for some of you, it's you wake up, it's really, 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 really late. It's a King of Wands to a Queen of Swords. This person could look amazing in a t-shirt. Yeah, you're asleep. I heard this one wakes you up. They wake you up on purpose. They know you're asleep. Justice. Ace of Pentacles. I heard okay. You might wrap up with this person. Somebody could have like stripes, like a blanket or something that's stripy. It might look like a rainbow, but it could just be stripes. And what do? I mean, it looks like you, I don't know if you go over there in the middle of the night or if that's just when you see the message. It'll pertain to you however pertains to you. I heard like a country song. Never until the sun comes up, near, and the sun comes up. All right. What's the outcome of that time frame? Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Rods. Bet. Okay. This is going to be early in the morning. You are just in la la land. Whoever this King of Swords is, they know how to. So this is love. Somebody's stupefied, lost in whatever. Look, these two are just, they go hang out. It's the same person. I heard it's the same person. You get up the next day, like, totally identical twinsies, and you both like, people are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And you're like, You're like, oh my God, girl, you're fucking stupid, but you can't help it. Both of you took a deep dive, and it feels like, and it was good. And you're trying to work or do whatever in the morning, and you are lost in thought about this Ace of Pentacles. You might hear while you're in the midst of your being Twitter-pated, okay, from someone with Scorpio, Leo, or Pisces in their chart. And they I heard they have a burning question for you. Magician. They have something cooked up their sleeve. This is someone else. This is someone who like interrupts your daydreaming thoughts. And they flip your world upside down. I heard, well, that's one thing on the list of your demands. You still have a cord attached to this person. And that's why they keep popping back up. They want you to move, relocate, move your house. And you're like, well, there's nowhere to go. And they're like, isn't there? Are you sure? And you're like, well, why don't you just spit it out and tell me? Check your email. And they want bragging rights. They found something that is attainable that you're going to love. And it's for love and affection and the family. They're doing something for you. They've invented some kind of abundance. And this person has narrow focus. They want you and you only, and that's the way that it is. The Knight. And this is in order to hold something together. I don't necessarily know that you believe it, though. But I heard you'd be surprised. This person is changing. They know what they want. You're all Twitter-pated about something else. Do you want to do Play With Me still? This is a regular tarot story. This is going to be right before the next tarot story. And I'll be doing one at a regular time, like noon. This is more like 11. You might be doing something with money, and you get some kind of news that makes you really happy. You've been patiently waiting for something to work out, and it does. And you go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. You might get some kind of inheritance or payout, or like all of your money flows in all at once, all at the right time. It's like you've waited a long time for things to fall into place. Like this feels like work. Whatever you're doing in the morning. And it's worth celebrating. Prosperity. It feels like cash. We're two of a kind soul. Chess. You might get this news or whatever this is about money or work or a job or income or something like that, and then you decide to take the rest of the day off. To relax. What is all of these pentacles? Okay, first of all, it might be that somebody might just roll up at your house. Like, surprise, I'm here. And they just have a bunch of money for you. A bunch of it. And I don't know what that means. Okay. Visit. Surprise visit. Surprise visit. Surprise visit from a dark-haired woman. Visit. Okay, whatever this is, someone is doing something to protect you, to help you, to stabilize you, and to keep something from a thief. They might think that a person that is around you is a thief, and they're like, I want to give you something, but I want to keep it from such and such or so and so. Here's your victory because I love you, but keep it from whoever. Somebody could be painting too. After this happens, okay, you might really just lay down. You might take a nap. All right, it feels like a whole bunch of weight is off of your shoulders. There goes my nose. All right. Can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24 or 36? You don't know what to do now? It feels like you were going to go, you have this overnight or whatever, and you're all stupefied, and then somebody makes you look that way in the morning, and then somebody else makes you look like that. And you're like, show plays a mean pinball. I don't know which direction to go now. 3 viable choices. I went from no choices to 3 choices. And it doesn't have to be in people. It can be 3 different job opportunities. It could be housing opportunities. Whole ass life path change. And you're sitting here in contemplation mode, like, well, now that I have resources, now that I have more of stable footing, what's the best path for me? What I manifested all of this. I can manifest anything that I want. So I need to hold on to this and be smart with it. I need to hold on to my purse and be smart with it and make really good choices. That feels important. All right, can we get one card for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? Temperance. Very balanced, very, very much in your thought place. All right, I'm going to leave that there because I am out of energy and these lights are blinding me and it's way past my bedtime. So thanks for joining us for the PJ party. Too much fun. All right. If somebody wants to timestamp the different things, that would be great. We're going to do some, I would like to maybe at least start doing a group yoga class on Sundays. Yeah, it is temperance. Okay, if somebody wants to timestamp these, there's the shenanigans, and then there's the moons, and then there's the rest of this. So look forward to whatever happens in the middle of the night. And I will see you guys in the morning. Have a good night. Bye-bye.